Hey guys, what's going on? So I have got here the Umidigi A3X that I ordered like 2 months ago. It came just now. And this one is very similar to the A3S that I ordered a few months ago. The only difference with this phone is that this one has 1 gig more of RAM, a smaller battery, and a notch. But other than that, it's exactly the same, but there are those who prefer the A3X or prefer that 1 gig of RAM, so this review is for you. And here we go, we get our typical thank you letter. If I kept these, then I would have a bunch of these already. And here I have the phone itself, typical Umidigi presentation. We got our manual, charger, and cable. That is pretty much it. No pre-installed screen protector, which is weird. Or was it this? Wait. Nope. Alright, so we have the back over here. And this protective cover, gonna take that off. And that glass does feel nice. Yep, and a fingerprint sensor. It feels pretty comfortably. The notch does look pretty good. I mean, there's some cheap phones that the notch is fake, where there's the notch and there's still a bezel. But this one, you know, it's a legitimate notch. I mean, it's pretty pointless. It's very pointless. I think Umidigi only did this to differentiate between the A3S and A3X. Why not just make a 2 gig RAM version and a 3 gig RAM version? Probably because they wanted to sell more phones and they're trying to sell this as, oh, this is so different than the other. No, but it's not. So I'm gonna set this up and get back to you. For those of you who are interested in how the fingerprint sensor works, this is how you set it up. It's just like any other Android phone. You just tap it, move your index finger around. That's pretty much it. Like, I don't know how good it's gonna work because of all the fails, but yeah, we're gonna see. Okay, so here we are. The phone is all set up. In first impressions, you know, it's pretty decent. The display is pretty good. Umidigi is known for that. So we don't have much bloatware. This is pretty much stock Android with a few alterations. Got YouTube, YouTube Music. Alright, let's open the Play Store for the first time. Alright, that wasn't bad. We're gonna download Knife Hit. This phone has Android 10, 3 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of onboard storage, SD card support, 5.7-inch 720p display, 18.9 aspect ratio, and a MediaTek 6761. Before we get to Knife Fit, I'm gonna test this fingerprint sensor. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was pretty quick. Let's try this again. 3, 2, 1. Alright, great. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, didn't register that time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was very, very quick, very reliable, pleasantly surprised. Well, that's lagging, look at that. Yeah, it is lagging very much. So performance, not so good. This doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna run bad with every game, but you know, some games aren't that well optimized for budget phones, so they're gonna lag, but some games do run well. You know what, I'm gonna test one more game, and that is Flip Gun. That's lagging as well. Okay, so that's the speaker, guys. It's pretty quiet, but the quality isn't that bad, especially considering the price, that it's only $70. So I'm gonna say like 5 out of 10. You know, if you're at home alone, just wanna hear something really quick, the speaker's gonna do this fine. Alright, we're gonna do the camera now. Okay, what is this? We have an HDR option. Let's toggle that and take our first selfie. Alright, let's take this outside. Okay, this is rear facing video on the Umidigi A3X Full HD. And first impressions, it is pretty good, it is decent. The frame rate isn't the best, it's having some issues here. I don't know if it's just on my end or the video's gonna turn out just fine. But, I'm just walking here. If the frame rate is fine and the video is perfectly decent, it's just a lot of shaking going on. Try and focus on this flower over here. Now I'm gonna touch the screen. Oh. Okay, that is pretty impressive. Okay, now it lost it. Walking around, and yeah. Okay, this is front-facing video on the Umidigi A3X, also Full HD. Looks nearly identical, if not completely identical, to the rear camera. It has that same stuttering issue. I hope that it's just the viewfinder that looks like this, and the video itself turns out fine. If that is the case, then the front-facing camera is good as well. I'd go as far to say as I can actually vlog with this. Not me personally, because but yeah, pretty decent if there's no stuttering on the video itself. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Covered the most important things of this phone. Call quality, you should expect it to be like any other Umidigi phone. I've tested them. Don't worry, the earpiece and microphone are perfectly fine. So you shouldn't have any problems with that. This phone is for the kind of people who don't really care what phone they have. They just want a phone that works with the latest Android version, and they don't want to spend too much money or not a lot of money at all. And they don't care about updates either. They just want a phone that works. If it has a camera, want to take a picture here and there. No one's gonna buy this phone for the camera. They're gonna be like, oh, I need a starter camera. No, it's not gonna be this phone, not at all. So if I want a cheap, reliable phone, I say reliable because Umidigi, they never really gave me any problems in the past. Or if I want to use this as a backup phone, for $70, if that price is okay with you, considering everything I've shown you, then I'd say it's worth it. Yeah, the display is nice, the performance is decent. I mean, not for games, but if you want to open apps, stuff like that. Okay, settings was pretty slow that time. Start this again. Alright, so you see, it's not perfect. Stutters here and there. Only 16 gigs of storage, but you have a micro SD card. But if you're used to anything more expensive, if you're used to anything with better specs, then you're gonna immediately notice it. You're gonna instantly notice it. So for $70, it's a decent phone. But me personally, I would go for the A3S. Mainly because for the, no notch, the classic top and bottom bezel look, which looks better than this, that's for sure. And it has a bigger battery. It has a nearly 4,000 milliamp hour battery, and this has a 300 milliamp hour battery. But MediaTek, they make some pretty power efficient chips, so you shouldn't really worry that much. But me personally, I would choose the A3S. I'm getting rid of this phone today, so unfortunately I will not be able to test further. These are my main impressions. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Please stay tuned for the Umidigi S5 Pro. Really excited for this phone. Peace out.